We've seen highs and lows in cotton prices. We've seen the drought of the 50s. We've seen the drought of the 90s. We've seen 2 world wars. We've seen the high interest rates of the 80s. We've seen high input costs come and go. And through it all, this bank has stayed true to our farming community and all the businesses locally that tie to it. I'm John Jay, President and CEO of the Roscoe State Bank, a bank that was established in 1906. We have $155 million in total assets. We're located in Roscoe, Texas, a small farming community, population of about 1,500 people. Geographically, Roscoe is located on top of what is known as the Blackland Divide, and it is some of the most fertile farmland in the state of Texas. It's about 30 miles to the north and south and about 15 miles east and west, but it is almost ideal, particularly given our climate, for dryland cotton farming. And that is what this country is known for, and that is what this country will always be known for, because it is just almost a perfect fit. I am the 7th president of this bank, over 109 years. We've always been an ag bank, primarily financing our cotton farmers locally, as well as businesses that support the farming activity. Cotton is king around here. When I was growing up here in the 60s and 70s, we had 4 gins, all located in town. Very dusty in the fall and the winter when the ginning was going. But over time, those gins either merged or folded into what became the Central Rolling Plains Co-op gin. So when the farmers harvest the crop, they strip the cotton is what they do here, which that means that the seed and the boll are all intact along with the lint. And what the gin does, it removes the lint from the boll, or at that point we call it a burr, and then it also removes the seed from the lint. The seed is sold off separately, cottonseed oil or cattle feed or whatever, and then the lint is what is ultimately produced to make blue jeans or shirts and clothing wear. And this gin here, the Central Rolling Plains Co-op gin, came to us, and over the last 7 years, we've loaned north of $3 million to continually assist them in upgrading and retooling all of their equipment, and to truly make it a state-of-the-art gin so that they could absorb this added production level that they were seeing, as well as help them expand their footprint. What that has now grown into is this is the largest gin in our part of the state. On an average year, it will gin 60,000 bales. On an extraordinary year, it's topped out at 110,000 bales. And moreover, they're one of our biggest employers here locally. They're one of our biggest taxpayers, and they directly benefit multiple businesses in our area that directly tie into the gin, such as the trucking business. There's people that haul the bales. There's people that haul the cottonseed. There's people that haul the modules from the fields to get it ginned, and then that filters down into the fuel suppliers, the chemical sales, the seed sales. So it's truly been a win-win-win partnership between the bank and its support of the gin, and the gin and its support of the patrons. If a bank dries up in a local town, the local town dries up. I am optimistic there will always be a place for community banks. The challenges that we're going to continue having to be dealt with is convincing the regulators that we're the good guys. We didn't cause a financial crisis. We wear the white hats. And our feeling is that there will always be rural America. They're always going to need to be served by community banks. And I think there's a great opportunity for community banks that are willing to survive this current period that we're in. There's going to be brighter days ahead, and I feel very strongly about that.